I'm going to explain you what is array of structures. Basically, array of structure is defined as collection of multiple structure variable. How to explain this? For example, if I have defined a structure, structure is basically a user defined data type. If I want to add a value, I may be declaring variable of this structure and then the value is getting added. Each time when I want to add a value, variable of the structure is declared and the value is added. Instead of declaring structure variable every time when I want to add a value, I may have a array of structure which is nothing but a collection of multiple structure variable. We are going to explain this array of structure concept with an example program which is implemented for a bookstore. So in this, from the purchaser, we are going to get details of book they want to purchase, okay, which is my input, okay, for which I am going to generate an output. Output is nothing but a bill which includes all the details of the book the purchaser have purchased along with the total price amount for which they have purchased the book. So with this example program, we may be explaining the array of structure concept. So I am going to write an example program for implementing bookstore. In this program, I need to define a structure. How to define a structure? Structure definition starts with the keyword struct following the name of the structure. I am giving name for my structure as book since it is going to implement book detail. So all the data members are defined inside this curly brace. With this semicolon, the definition of the structure is going to end. What are all the data members for this book? That is details of the book. First one is a character array which is going to specify title of my book. Next one is also a character array which is going to specify publisher of my book. And then third data member is price. Price is going to be a float value. Okay. So why we have declared this book structure? Since the structure is going to combine different details of the book like title, publisher and price, which is of different data type. They are grouped under a common name book. So we have defined a structure called book to implement the details of book. Okay. And then I am going to write a main function void main. Have declared the structure definition outside main so that anywhere inside my program I can be able to access my structure variable. So inside main, whenever I want to add a book detail, okay, so if I want to add a book detail, I may be creating structure variable of this book. So each time when I want to add a book detail, I will be creating a structure variable. Instead of creating multiple structure variable, I may create a array of structure which is nothing but collection of multiple structure variable. How to define array of structure? Starts with the keyword struct. Following that name of the structure, I am going to create structure variable for this data type book, and then structure variable is B. B is an array of structure. At the maximum, I may include details of 10 different books. Okay. After creating array of structure variable from the purchaser, I need to get the details of the book. Before getting details of the book, I need to get the number of books the purchaser want to purchase. For that, I am going to declare a variable that is int n. Get the total number of book the purchaser want to purchase, that is n. Before that, I am prompting a message printf saying enter total number of books to be purchased. And then get value of n. N is a integer variable, so my control string is %d. Get value of n and store it in the memory address allocated for n. So before getting details of the book from the purchaser, I am getting the total of number of book the purchaser want to purchase. Now we need to get the details of the book the purchaser want to purchase. Before that, we get the value of n. N is total number of books the purchaser want to purchase. In case if n is equal to 4, then we are going to access the structure variable starting from index position 0 to 3, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So we will be using structure variable b in the index position 0 and in index position 1, in index position 2 and in index position 3. We are going to use 4 different structure variable starting from index position 0 to 3. Okay. If the structure variable want to access the data member, data members are title, publisher and price. Okay. So if the structure variable want to access the data member, individually it can access structure variable dot operator is used to access the data member. First data member is title. Okay. And then the second data member can be accessed with the structure variable dot operator and publisher. And then the third data member can be accessed with structure variable dot operator and price. Okay. So this structure variable in the index position 0 is going to store the details of the first book the purchaser want to purchase. The details are title, publisher and price. Details of the first book, title, publisher and price stored in the structure variable b of 0. Detail of the second book, that is detail, title, publisher and price stored in the structure variable b of 1. These were all details of the third book stored in the structure variable b, that too in index position 2. Okay. These were all details of the fourth book. Details are title, publisher, price stored in the index position, that is 3 of the structure variable b. So we are using structure variable from index position 0 to 3 to store the details of 4 different books. To get the values, I have used a for loop. In this for loop, is going to hold the index position of the structure variable starting from index position 0 to 3. Okay, that is 0 to n minus 1. So I varies from 0 to n minus 1, that is I less than n. Each time the value of I is incremented by 1. Initially value of I is 0. Okay, so this scanf statement will get the details of the first book in the index position 0, that is when I is equal to 0. First scanf statement will get the detail of the title of the book. Second scanf statement will get the publisher detail of the book, that is b of 0 dot publisher. This dot operator is used to access the data member of this structure variable. Since both title and publisher is string variable, so I have used the control string %s. Okay, third data member price is a float variable, so I have used the control string %f. Okay, and then after getting value of the price of the structure variable b of 0, it is assigned in the memory address allocated for this. Here I have not used the memory address since the name of the array itself specifies the memory address allocated for this array. So I have not used the memory address. So next time when I becomes 1, it will get the detail of the second book in the index position 1. The next time when I becomes 2, it will get the details of the third book. Finally when I becomes 3, it will get the detail of the fourth book in the index position 3. So using the for loop, we are getting the details of the book the purchaser want to purchase, which is stored in the structure variable b from index position 0 to n minus 1. Since I have used variable I here, I is declared as integer variable. After printing my output, I need to print total amount for which I have purchased the book. So once I received the price of the book, it is added with total. Price is basically float value. It is added to total. So total is also declared as a float value. After getting details of the book and computing the total price amount for which they have purchased the book, I need to print my output. So before printing output, so I am printing the message bill. Okay, so after bill, I am printing the details of the book. Details of the book include title, publisher and price detail, which is stored in the structure variable in index position 0 to n minus 1. Okay, when I is 0, detail of the first book will be printed. When I is 1, the detail of the second book will be printed. So on, all the details of the book will be printed using this printf statement, which is included within this for loop. For loop is used to vary the index position from 0 to n minus 1. Once the detail of the book is printed, I need to print the total amount. Once total amount is printed, so it is written outside this for loop, since I am writing the total amount once. Okay, so using this printf statement, the total amount I have computed in the for loop is printed, which is stored in the variable total. Okay, the value of the variable total will be replaced by this control string. Let me explain how my output will look like. So my output will look like this. At the starting, I'll print the value bill. Okay, and then details of the book is printed. Okay, title of the book, for example, title is T1, and then publisher of the first book is P1, and then price is 100.1. It will be printed. Title of the book is printed, and then publisher of the book in the same line, and then in the same line price is also printed. After printing price, I have used the control string /n. I'll move for the next line. Okay, so then I becomes 1. Detail of the second book will get printed. T2, P2, 100.1. And then I'll move to the third line. In the next line, detail of the third book will get printed. Publisher P3 and 100.1. Okay, and then detail of the fourth book will get printed. Okay, so I have inputted only details of 4 book. Details of all the book will be printed. So I will come out of this for loop. After coming out of this for loop, I'll print the total amount. Okay, that is total amount. Okay, it will print the total of all the amount, that is 400.4, which is computed inside this for loop. So my output will look like this.